What's good, Panther Nation? It's your boy, Myron McRae, a.k.a. Tornado McRae, across the scours of the internet, here with another episode of Panther Pride TV, your one-stop shop for all your Panther notifications and your Panther obligations. And guys, it is Friday. You've made it to the end of your work week or your class week, so round of applause for you, man. Hope y'all are having a great Friday. Hope you're actually having the day off today, or it's a half day if you're in school. Hope you're able to get out, enjoy the sunshine if it's shining where you're at, or enjoy whatever weather. Cuddle up, get some Netflix in, whatever the case may be, and enjoy your weekend, the start of your weekend. But we're going to get into today's docket. A few things have happened since yesterday's video, and the number one thing that has occurred is the Panthers release of Jadeveon Clowney, as well as other roster cuts that have gone down. And so, kind of big news in my opinion, but also not big news considering the moves that were made in free agency. I am not surprised about the release of Jadeveon Clowney. It kind of sucks considering he is a Carolina boy through and through, and he's released by the Carolina Panthers. Sad, but I expected it, honestly. I thought it was coming. But when we look at the list of players, these are the players, as of this recording, as of right now, these are the players that have been released and or waived. So, Jadeveon Clowney, Jordan Matthews, and Dax Milne, I want to say that's how you pronounce it, Milne, have been officially released, whereas waived you have Popo Amave, Colin Granger, TJ Luther, Andrew Ryan, and Gerard Clark. Now, I ain't going to front. Sad to see the Colin Granger experiment already be shelled just because he suffered a injury, a hamstring injury in offseason workouts. That is kind of sad. But overall, we do know the biggest one in the room, the biggest name in the room is Jadeveon Clowney. With Clowney, the thing about Clowney is this was crazy enough. Honestly, with Carolina, his second or third best season, if you look at him statistically, based off his numbers since 2018 in his last year in Houston. And when we look at it, in 14 games, he had 46 tackles, 9 tackles for loss. It's actually 5.5 sacks. I forgot to put the 0.5 in there, but 5.5 sacks and 0 forced fumbles. But the huge thing about Clowney being released is the cap hit. And what do I mean by that? Clowney was due to hit the cap for $13.775 million this upcoming season against the 2025 salary cap. Now with him being released, it actually saves Carolina $7.775 million, and then the rest of that $6 million is in dead money. So this was really a financial move on Carolina's part to just try and open up some cap space if they plan on bringing in new players, if they plan on bringing in new personnel, so on and so forth. And I get it. It's a smart move, as well as the fact that you've got Nick Scorton, you've got Umami Ellen, you've got DJ Warnham, you've got pieces that are still here, and you've got pieces that you can still build around. Clowney, he is older. Let's call it for what it is. The guy is older, and he's got more mileage on him in terms of football playing time. So being able to get younger players who are also cheaper, or vets who have cheaper contracts than Clowney, makes a lot of sense. And Clowney, I don't think he's done playing football. However, for the price tag that he's wanting and what he produced, especially considering what he did in the one-year stint in Baltimore where he had 9.5 sacks as opposed to the 5.5 with us, it makes sense. It makes sense. But again, I wish Clowney the best. I really hope he continues to thrive and do his thing. But unfortunately, I saw the writing on the wall. I'm not surprised by it, and it is what it is. Another roster move we have to talk about that's kind of sad. I think all of us are bummed to see it. But Jonathan Brooks has officially been confirmed to miss the entire 2025 season because he's been put on the physically unable to perform list. And I'm so sad. I genuinely am very sad for Brooks because the young man has a lot of potential. The young man can be a great running back, but his ACLs are just not there. And considering he tore his ACL in his final year at Texas, missed all of offseason last year, finally got to start and in his first NFL game, and 3 games into his NFL career, he re-tears an ACL. And it's sad, and I'm not shocked that he's being put on the PUP list because he did tear that ACL in December, which was only, 5 months ago, 6 months ago? And ACL injuries, we all know, those take some time, generally a year or more to heal from an ACL injury, unless you're Adrian Peterson. And because of that, and because this is his second ACL tear, I think they definitely want to take the time to ensure he's good to go and he is ready to rock. I hope he doesn't become a trade asset piece, because I know I've talked about that, and I know that's generally how the NFL works with injury-prone players. They will try to shop them to get trade assets down the line. However, Carolina did stick it through with Thomas Davis through 3 ACL tears. So I'm hoping, with the mantra of keep pounding, we haven't given up on Jonathan Brooks yet, and we keep him here. We make sure he gets the support he needs, and when he hits the ground running, he's ready to rock. But unfortunate news for Jonathan Brooks. Sad to see it. My brother, if you ever see this video, hope you get better. Wish for a speedy recovery. But honestly, not even as a football player and a fan, but just man to man, I genuinely want you to be healthy and not have these problems just in life in general going on the rest of your days, man. It just sucks. But we're going to move on to the next subject, guys, as we're getting ready, because the offseason dates are here. There's some summer scheduling that is upon us, guys. We got a bunch of dates coming up that I think you're going to be interested in. I think you want to know about. So, it also, honestly, just get you ready for football season. Get you some things to look forward to and some things that are going to be ramping up. So, as we look at it, summertime's around the corner. It is May. It is May 9th as of this video. And listen, rookie minicamp starts today. I mentioned that yesterday. Rookie minicamp starts today and it goes on to tomorrow. And then not only that, the 14th, the schedule gets released. So we'll actually know who we're playing, just when we're playing. And then you have OTAs that start the 27th, the 28th, and the 30th, which is fun. OTAs are always fun. And then those OTAs will continue into June 2nd, the 3rd, and the 5th. And then mandatory minicamp will be June 10th through the 12th. July, that will be the franchise tag deadline. So basically, any franchise tag players, that's the deadline for them to sign multi-year contracts or remain under the franchise tag. And then I know I have July 16th, but it just said mid-July, so that's honestly the middle of July. That's when training camp will begin, as well as July 31st will be the Hall of Fame game. That doesn't involve us, so we don't really we all know the Hall of Fame game's kind of mid for the most part. Just gets us ready. And then August in the second week, that will be when the preseason begins. So a number of dates to look forward to. Happy to see everything about to get down. We're really about to ramp it back up and get back into football season. It's not as far away as it seems, but it is right around the corner. I promise y'all, we are almost there. And lastly, before we want to leave today, I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, especially to my mama. Hi, Mama. Hope you watch this video. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. I thank you, and I greatly appreciate all that you've done for me. And if you have your mother in your life, if she's no longer here, but y'all had a great relationship, if your mother doesn't see this video, just anybody, if you have a mom, you are a mom, you're expecting to be a mother, this is about to be your first Mother's Day, your mom's not here, but you love her anyways, wish your mom happy birthday, because Lord knows, without moms, bro, none of us will be able to do half the stuff we do. None of us will have half the support that we do. Moms be taking care of us when we sick. Moms be praying for us when we doing God knows what. Moms be giving it to us straightforward when we don't want to hear the right answer, but we hear the answer we need to hear. Moms do a lot. Dads do too, but this is Mother's Day, so we got to give the moms their love. When it's Father's Day, I'll give the fathers their love. But happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, especially all the moms in Panther Nation. Hope you have a blessed one, a great one, a smooth one, and everything like that. But with all that being said, guys, let me know what y'all think about the current roster cuts that have gone down. How do you feel about Jonathan Brooks being put on the PUP list? And what are some of the dates that you're looking forward to for the offseason and get you ready for football and everything else in between? Because at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a skinny brother with 2 tats. Peace. Much love to all of you, Panther Nation. Take care. Later days. And as always, keep pounding. I'll see you next time.